That's 100% a picker right there.
All right, we got 2 days left of digging in the year, and so I'm back at Picker Gully, and I'm going to try to run some material and get some gold, and hopefully we can get that 1/4 ounce gold this year. So I'm digging here in Picker Gully, trying to get down to saprolite, and I'm seeing some pretty good signs. So here are the chunks of vein material that I'm pulling out, and that's what we're looking for. You see the iron all throughout, and so this is supposedly the type of material that contains gold. So if we're finding this, we're in a good spot. All right, here's a really good one. So we don't have any sulfides in our ore here, just iron oxide minerals. And so this one is obviously pretty darn mineralized. We got some areas where you can see things have decomposed or oxidized away, and so I'm going to save this one and crush it up at a later date. That's pretty nice. Alright, so got this test pan here, and there's definitely gold in the pan. Nothing crazy, but some decent sized little flakes. So I'm not even all the way down to bedrock yet, so hopefully it gets better. And right down there in the box, there's a little piece of gold. The reflection's kind of making it hard to see, but that's gold. And right there under that first little ripple, a few pieces of gold there, so let's keep going. Alright, so I just did saprolite, and it's a little bit different than any of the material that I've been seeing. Black saprolite that's absolutely loaded with sparkly mica. So hopefully this is some good stuff. Looks good to me. I mean, we got all kinds of black lines in it. Hopefully this pays off. I mean, this is some pretty cool stuff to me. I mean, you can actually see the structure of what was in the rock before it fully decomposed into nothing. It's pretty cool. Alright, got a nice piece right there. It's not too bad. Let's keep going. So this saprolite is completely different than the stuff that I was sluicing last time. It's a lot more gritty and a lot less like clay. So it's a lot easier. I don't have to break it up as much and by hand, but it's still got gold in it. So I don't know if it's as good as last time, but we're gonna find out. I still haven't got a new scoop, but this kitchen spoon is getting the job done, so oh well. It's cleaning out perfect. All right, now we're getting to that good stuff. That white mixed through there, those lighter colored stripes, that's decomposed quartz, and the black colored stripes, that's the iron. We found some good saprolite. Let's break it open. It's in layers, got little veins in it. So I've run 2 buckets so far, and I did a little cleanup just to check and see how we're doing. And you know, I got one nice piece, but honestly it's not that much gold for 2 buckets. There's a few chunky ones in there, but we may have to find another spot. If I stay all day and only getting that much, I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled. Is that good for 2 buckets? I don't know. Maybe like 0.04 or something. Well, I'm not too excited about that 2 bucket cleanup. So I'm gonna go ahead and prospect around and see if I can find another spot that's a little bit better. All right, so it's gone. Don't know where it is. It's not in here at all anymore. So I don't know what that was all about. It's not in my pan. It's not in the hole anymore. So, oh wait, is that it? Maybe there is still something in there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll go ahead and pan this out anyway, just for the heck of it. Well, there were a few small pieces of gold in there, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the target. So let's keep looking. I got a picker. A nice one too. Dude, look at that, man. That's a nice piece of gold right there. That is chunky too. That's 100% a picker right there. Look at that thing. Well, I sucked it out with the snuffer bottle and I didn't see it go up in there, so hopefully I didn't lose it. That's a nice piece of gold right there. Well, it's always a good sign when you find lead BBs. So, we're in a good spot. Nice, we found a screw. All right, so I don't think that we did that great today. Maybe a 0.1, not sure. But I'm gonna start a little tradition and we're gonna do the metal detecting target of the day. So I'm gonna go back to the hydraulic pit and I'm gonna detect a little bit, and when I find a good target, I'm gonna dig it up and see what we got. I only got about an hour of daylight left. I think it's right down there. That's where we need to get down to, right there. All right. What's the best way to get down there from here? See, that's where we're trying to get, right there. Okay, I think this actually might be a decent spot to go down. Oh, it's pretty steep. All right. I'm gonna fall down this hill, but I'm gonna fall very carefully. Whoa, this is real steep. I'm gonna have to go on my butt, I think. Woo! Woo! All right. Cool. I think that's a can, but I don't know. Let's find out. All right, I got it. So it's iron or steel, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh wow, it's got copper wire wrapped around it. So we're gonna clean this up and find out what it is or what it came from. All right, I'm gonna make my way up this hill, back out of this pit, which you can see behind me, all the little tailings piles. So, and then there's a whole lot more tailings piles up that way. But it's time to head out because it's gonna be getting dark soon. All right, well, I had an enjoyable day. Found a little bit of gold. Got a little bit of practice metal detecting. So we got to head home and clean up our concentrates and see how much we got. But I don't think it was too stellar. So hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better. But I really need to dedicate a whole day to this metal detecting if I'm going to find a nugget. Plus I got a lot of practicing to do because I'm even more of a metal detecting rookie than I am a gold prospecting rookie. And here is the metal detecting target of the day. And it's got this copper wire wrapped around it. It reminds me of something that would be part of an electric motor of some sort. But it's got threads down here at the end. It could be pretty old. I have no idea. If you have any ideas, please leave it in the comments. It's got more threads right there too. Interesting. As you can see, it wasn't a great day in terms of gold take. It's gonna weigh something, but I doubt it's gonna weigh very much. Let's find out. And there's my little picker I got. It's got quite a bit of shape to it there, doesn't it? I'll go ahead and pick it up here. That's pretty cool. So everybody's heard of looking at the clouds and trying to decide what shape they are, but whenever I find a really cool piece of gold, I do the same thing, and I asked around, and the consensus is that that piece of gold is a golden dragon mermaid bottle opener. So leave it in the comments and let me know what you think it looks like. And believe it or not, that little picker moved the scale. Barely. Alright, I'm not thinking that we're even going to hit 0.1. I'm going to go with 0.08. Pretty darn close. 0.076. Alright, not that great. But it's better than nothing. Didn't get skunked. And I got a couple pretty little pieces. Alright, we got 1 day of digging remaining. Our goal was 1/4 ounce.
for the year. And I don't think we're gonna make it unless we have an amazing day tomorrow. I gotta throw this button on here, and what's that put us at? 6.866. So we're getting pretty close to 7 grams. And there's a closer look at the button that Damon from West Coast Gold Prospecting made for me. It's nice and shiny. Look how pretty it looks next to the mercury covered gold. Alright, here's a little button right here. And the button weighs in at 0.89 grams. And man, is that thing beautiful. I don't think that the camera is going to do the color justice. But that thing looks pretty pure to me. But my first gold button. Thanks, Damon.
So I sent some of the flower gold that I mined that had mercury all over it to Damon from West Coast Gold Prospecting. He cleaned up the mercury for me, and he melted it into a button and made a pretty cool video. And there's a card at the top with a link to that video, and it's also in the description, so you should go check that out. It's a pretty cool video, and subscribe to his channel if you have not already. But one of the things that I wanted to do with this button is test the purity, because there are a lot of claims on Wikipedia, on the Cresson Gold Mines website, that the gold here in Georgia is close to 24 karat. So I wanted to find out if that was true or not. So I took that button to a We Buy Gold place that had an XRF gun, and here's the result. So almost 22 karat. That's pretty pure, but it's not 98% pure like some of the claims are. But that might be because this wasn't exactly a scientific test. This was flower gold that I know had some black sand still mixed in with it. There's a chance that there were some tiny fragments of lead in there, and so some of what made its way into that button might not be what was actually part of the gold. So it is possible that the gold's actually more pure. You know, doing it the way we did it with the flower gold, it's just hard to say that definitively. In addition, Damon was kind enough to donate a piece of gold so that I can add to my next month's Patreon reward. So let's check that out real quick.
You can see there's a little bit of quartz right in there. It weighs 0.11. Let's see if I can flip it over. Look at the other side. There's a pretty good look at it right there. That's about as far as I can zoom in with this, but believe it or not, it was big enough to scan with the XRF gun as well. So here's those results.
So 20 karat, that's pretty typical for placer gold, but wow, I mean, he really has a lot of platinum group metals in his gold out there. But if you want a chance to win that piece of gold in an awesome bag of pay dirt that I make up custom just for my Patreon patrons, then sign up for the Patreon. Patreon.com/rookie gold prospector. The entry-level tier is only $3 a month, and you'll have a chance to get next month's Patreon reward. So once again, I'm back at the creek, and it's the next day, and it's the last day of digging for 2022. So we're going to see how much we can get today, but I appreciate you watching the video from yesterday. And hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, join the Patreon, patreon.com/rookie gold prospector, and I'll see you next year.